And then we worked hard with both groups on purpose so that you wouldn't see that much of a difference in the structure when two different teams are on the field.
Given the time off you've had and this being the first real game action you've had, what do you think of the guys' performance and fitness-wise?
I thought we were fine. I mean, it was a little warm. We trained hard all week. Yesterday was a not a normal pregame session. We pushed them hard, or pushed them in a moderate session. So, I think overall it was positive.
Tom?
Just your first couple of impressions of Lawless, the games he's played for you up in Minnesota, obviously, and then again
Right.
tonight.
Well, I think he's doing a good job. You know, Lawless is he competes, and you can see that he makes a lot of plays on the field due to his effort. And you know that's what you want from center backs. You want them to be up for every battle that takes place. And I think he had a good night tonight.
Alex and John numbers.
Christian Martinez makes his 2017 debut, and Uji Ridwan makes his first MLS appearance and first appearance for QSC. How rewarding is it for you or for Bishop to give those guys that opportunity?
Well, you know, I think it's great. I've said all along that it's a shame Christian hasn't gotten more games this year. You know, it's a disappointment to me that he hasn't been playing regularly because he has ability, and if he's fit, you can see that he can make plays. And it's difficult to be fit when you're not playing games. So it's a catch-22 situation. But you know, Christian has been plugging away, and it's nice to see him on the field tonight.
Obviously, you know, you guys are kind of in mid-season form, whereas Eintracht are, you know, kind of just getting started. Are there challenges associated with that with respect to maybe evaluating players in terms of, like, you know, getting into the lineup like Christian, you know, like?
I mean, you always have to evaluate the circumstances. It's the same thing when we went down to Brazil and played those games. It's no different, you know, that they're in preseason, they're flying all around the country, and it's difficult for them to bring, you know, the energy level that's always needed. But they still have quality. You know, you're talking about, you know, a team that just transferred a guy for 9 million euros. You know, it's still a squad with a lot of quality. And anytime you can play a squad like that, you get to measure yourself. So the competing part of it and seeing how guys competed was, you know, what we were looking for.
I know you talked a little bit about Christian and Lawless, but with the opportunity to have a different combination of guys out there, the ability to try new things, what did you learn about some of those players who might not see the field regularly for you during regular season?
Well, that they've been taking information in because you see in the game, they were certainly, you know, watching the game, you can see that for the most part, there was a clear understanding of what needed to be done and what was asked from their responsibility and their position. So that's good. You know, when you see guys come in that haven't been playing regularly and they understand the responsibility of their position, that makes us feel good. That's the staff.
You guys went back to three in the back again tonight. With the way you've been able to limit chances and kind of force shots further out of the box, is that are you maybe a little bit more tempted to go back to that, you know, in future games just because of the success the team has had with it?
Well, I think that we've played with four in the back, you know, in 17 games this year. So we just want to practice three in the back. And you know, we talked about, you know, Marissa asked me, and they asked about, can you experiment a little in this game? And that's what this was, you know, experimenting with different guys in the same formation.
Outside of the win, can you describe what this experience was like for you and your team in an international friendly, and in a way that's kind of why you scheduled these games a little bit?
Yeah, I mean it's nice. You know, you get to see people that you haven't seen in a long time, right? A lot of familiar faces that you get to talk to. But again, it's how does our league measure up to other top leagues in the world? How do our fans get another experience than seeing an MLS opponent every week? And this is a great time to do it. You know, credit Andy Lockname for organizing the game and making it happen and making a good opponent happen as well, because that's not always easy. But overall, I think a positive experience for everyone.
You mentioned, you know, disappointed fans haven't seen more of Christian this year. What does he need to do to get on the bench and then into the lineup more regularly? What do you see?
Stuff like tonight, and then regularity in training sessions. But he's in a tough position. Look at the guys ahead of him. You know, he's in a tough spot. And for the most part, the guys have been healthy, and it's tough for him to break in. I think you know, he has to keep plugging away. He's a young player with potential, and his time will come.
I know you would expect it from a veteran anyway, but with Trapp's passing today, he had like 3 or 4 long balls, including the one that really set Martinez in for the goal. His ability to hit the long passes today?
Yeah, so this exercise tonight was they're a compact team, but they have a high line. And Will, this is a specialty of his, and it's a great opportunity to practice, things that make our team successful. We are a more successful team when Will is playing those types of passes, when he's looking to open the team up. Because what happens is they need to drop then, and now we have more space to play into. So it's crucial in our game that Will's able to play those passes, and tonight's a great opportunity for him to practice that.
Craig, as you get back to MLS action this weekend, how beneficial was it to have a friendly early on in the week against this caliber of a type team as you continue to prepare for Philadelphia?
It's great. The 7 days of training have physically prepared us. This game has physically prepared us to be able to take Philly on. We will have enough rest. We'll be recovered and ready to go.
We saw Harry pull up the hamstring in practice yesterday. What's the severity of that? Do you see him potentially being ready for Philly? I think it might have been a cramp or something like that. It was a long session. He was doing some work, but he's already jogging today. We held him out as a precaution. I would imagine he'll be in a position to be involved in the game.
Anything else? Nico obviously missed a handful of games and then got injured in the first game back. How did you think he did for 45 minutes?
I think he did fine. And he's another one that we need his passing to open up the game. You see some of the balls he's played; it's amazing. Really good passing technique, and when he does that, it opens up the field for us.
Thank you, everyone.
Tom, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Where you been hiding?
Oh, I was on vacation. Yeah?